Over the next few days, I'm staying in a Ukrainian village to see my wife Ksenia's grandparents. I understand what you may be thinking, Zach, is it safe to go to Ukraine during the war? What I will say is I'm in a very small village in a very large country, far, far away from the front line. It's not the first time I've been here. I came here a little under 2 years ago and I did dramatize the fact I was in Ukraine for views. This time we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So yesterday I went to a dentist and I had a deep clean of my teeth. It cost me £20 or £19.50. In today's video, I'd like to get to know the village a little bit more. I'll head into a supermarket, compare the prices with English prices. I'll try some famous Ukrainian cuisine. I want to go and see the inside of a Ukrainian Orthodox church. They have the golden domes. There's one in this village. I'm going to go and check it out. And I'd also like to maybe persuade someone, maybe with a bit of money, to go and take a ride in a ladder, because you will see, guys, there are quite a lot of cool, interesting looking ladders flying about. Is this one now? I don't know. No, it's not. But first of all, allow me to show you the hotel I'm staying in. It's the only hotel in the village and I picked up a room here for £19 per night. I'm very impressed actually. So it's called, I have no idea what it's called. This is not a bold and bankrupt video. I don't know how to speak this language, but all I know, it's the rooms are nice. Fancy there being a hotel here in what feels like the middle of nowhere. Excuse me if I'm wrong, are these blueberries or some kind of berries coming off the tree? Interesting. Right, as you can see. Is this the church in bar? Is this church in bar? Yeah, yes. Interesting, very nice. And again. Okay, this one's in bar. This is Catholica and that's Orthodox. Castel, oh, cathedral. Monastery. That's the monastery. The area you go to eat. Yeah, very nice. I have a really nice garden out here. First of all, let me show you the pool, which I'm not going to be going in. Right here. Does the job, hits the spot. The layout over here is really nice and you can come over here, grab some food, go and sit at the bar. And this is the garden. All of a sudden, I leave a Ukrainian village and I all of a sudden feel like I'm in the countryside. Blue looking Christmas trees frozen over a little bit over here. Got flowers and stuff there. Got a little smoking area here somewhere to grab a drink and chat. And they even have some fish. Very nice and peaceful. And it doesn't feel like I'm in a Ukrainian village. Well, it doesn't feel like I'm in a Ukrainian village until I pan over here and you just have a look at that apartment block. Anyway, like I said before, guys, £19 a night. Let me go and show you the room. Right, here we go. And I gotta say, guys, I'm a really big fan of this room. What I like most about it are the wooden details. You see, they've got them wooden panels there that separate. This one's just holding up the lights with some chains. I think it's very interesting. Got a place to sit. We got our own living area. I like the stones they've got going on around the doorway. And of course, these exposed bricks. And that's an archway leading onto the bedroom, which I'll show you in a little bit. Got a television and a fridge underneath here. So I just picked up some ham and some cheese. Seems to be somewhat of an Egyptian or Saharan desert theme going on. I just think for £19, value for money here is incredible. This is the bathroom. It's a decent size. Everything you need. You even have one of these things that no one uses in England. Check them taps out. Really nice. I'm happy with it. Especially for the price. Worth it. And this right here is the bedroom, as you can see. I said there was a little Saharan theme going on there. Got the wooden panels on the ceiling again and the exposed bricks, and I just think that's a really nice touch to the room. You have a matching headboard. The bed's a little bit basic, I can't lie, but it's definitely sleepable and I like the floorway. You have these stones going along the floor in the bedroom and a nice little clock up here. So if I were to get a £19 hotel in England, in Blackpool for example, it would be nowhere near as good quality as this. Right, now it's time to go into the little village square. You will see a little bit more vibrance over there than you see right now behind me. Weather is cold, grey and foggy. But first thing on the agenda, I'm gonna go into the supermarket and compare prices with English prices. So Ksenia's mother lives in Ukraine at the moment and she's always messaging Ksenia saying the prices are rising, they're going very high. Almost the same price as England, so she says. I don't know if I quite believe that. But if that is the case, that's going to be very difficult to the people making, I don't know, £200 a month out here. You're not getting quite the same wages if you're working in Ukraine, especially if you're just working in a little village like this. Really happy with the hotel for £19, so I can't imagine, based on that the food's gonna be that expensive. Just before we head into a little supermarket, let's have a look at this. So they have an army tank here, some kind of monument. I don't think it's related to the war going on right now, to be honest. That's 1979 to 1989. Oh, look, it's a supermarket. Let's go in. So about 52 hryvnias, which is Ukrainian currency, amounts to about £1. I'll say that for context before heading into the shop and checking out the prices. Oh, I remember this one from last time. It's quite a big yellow one called... I don't know what it's called. All these letters sound different in this language. Yeah, 52 hryvnias, £1. Let's go and check it out. So here we are. This is one of many supermarkets in the village, to be honest. We've got these chocolate Santas. Now you may know the Russian brand because it has made its way into England a little bit. Don't know how much the Santa is. That probably says Santa there, and that's 29. So if you're looking at these toys, it's about £6, probably cheaper than you'd get in England. So water, you get a big one of them for 62 hryvnias, which is a little bit over £1. Little ones are 14 and 12 and 15. Blueberries, 87. Don't get too many in there. Not too dissimilar to England at all. And that's 30% off. They were 125. It's quite a lot, to be honest, especially when people here don't make as much money. Are they 16? Are they the same size? No, I've got the bigger one. Some more chocolate over here. You have a lot of these little individual packet chocolates and sweets in Ukraine. Got the yogurts and stuff here. You have a lot of kefir. So kefir, you're getting a big one for around about £1, which is good. These bread rolls, that's 41, under £1. That's charlotte bread. It's like Jewish bread. And they have a fresh bakery here, 29 for that loaf. So as you can see, guys, it's not extremely cheap, to be fair. Oh, they look nice. That's like dill. I imagine some cottage cheese. That's 32. Sandwich there, that's cheese, tomato and salad. That's 49. So that's around about £1. Around about £2 for a green cheese. Got brie, 169 hryvnias. And you have some cooked food here, which is really nice. We'll get something. One. That's like a chicken and potato, I think. There's this cheese, cottage cheese. That. Yeah.
Ну я не нагрію.
No more, mama.
Не працює.
Ah, it's okay. And then you've got some cooked fish there. Now you got bottles of Coca-Cola at 24, which is a bargain compared to England. Oh, this is a really nice drink here. You have Coca-Cola plus coffee. Going to these this morning. It's like a slight bit of coffee inside the Coca-Cola. It goes really well. So that's 23 as well, good price. Monster's a bit more, that's 64. You even have these Chupa Chup cans. Cola here, this is cola. That's 7 hryvnias. Yeah, I'm hoping I gave you a good perspective on the prices. And I'm not really a wine drinker, but let's get into it. 179, 214, 134. 94, that's the most budget one I've seen. We got a new winner. This one is 84. Under £2 for a bottle of wine. You're getting a lot of beer for under £1 as well, which is a good price. All of that is under £1. All of that is under £1. Ended up going for a Coca-Cola coffee. It's with caramel. I've not had that one before. Look, I used to drink this when I was out in Mexico. Better in the sun, but it's good with caramel. Do a video, taste test. No in Anglia. So yeah, very, very interesting, very tasty. It's alright. It's breadcrumb chicken. And these dumplings or pierogi or... not sure what you call them here. You call them different in different countries. Not sure what's inside, but they're 29. I'm not sure about this. So with mushroom and potato. Yeah, they're good. Could have done with being microwave because they're not hot. And some of the fat is built around the outside, which is a little bit gross. Tasty enough. Now guys, doesn't this just take you back in time? Check this larder out. People just still drive them around here. You'll see one next to a Porsche, next to a BMW, next to a Ford. Even in an American car yesterday in an Uber. That's a larder. Here you have your churches. I believe there's a couple of big Catholic ones in this village. Yeah, this one is the Orthodox church, I believe. Towards the bottom of the cross, you have like a little diagonal line. I'm not sure why that is or what that means. In Ukraine, the Orthodox churches are beautiful because they have these golden tops. I don't know if we can go in. I would like to go in if possible. The entrance is closed. It's looking like we're not getting in. But I would really like to go. It's very nice. This one, I believe, is the cathedral, maybe? It's Catholic. This one's just a little bit more similar to what you'd find in my country. But you have the Virgin Mary over here. It's really nice. That's a little look at the churches in Ukraine. Hopefully I'm able to get inside one at some point. You know what? I've just been walking around and I saw a big memorial of people who've lost their lives recently in the war from Bar, and it's a long list. It's really sad to see. There's so many people have lost their lives from this place. Right, this lady serves bread and milk and stuff on the side of the road. Привет. Can I have kefir? Tak. No angliski? No. Okay. You recommend? Your favorite? No. What is the best bread? Number one. Your favorite? The most best? Yes, we go with one of them, yeah. Tak. One sec. And that's the currency. That's the currency. It's pretty cool. Alright, Diageo. Right. But yeah, it is a cool little village. You do feel like you get taken back in time. You have a mobile phone shop over here. Hopefully they're better than the ones in England. We have La Torta, that's like a coffee shop. There's even a bar down there. I don't think it's open on this day, but yeah. Right, for dinner, I've come to Ksenia's grandmother's, Ksenia's babushka and Dadushka? Dadushka. I have a borscht, which is a famous, is it borscht or borscht? It's a famous Ukrainian soup. It's like a beetroot type soup. You have some meat in there as well and some sour cream, which you mix in, but I quite like having it separate. We have some meat here. I'm not 100% sure what it is. It's pork, but it's spiced in a certain kind of way. Let's see. Let's get that on me. Yep. It's like very garlicky. Some bread, some onion. You just pick that up and eat it. We have a fresh jar of homemade sour cream, of course. And this is called golubtsi. This is my favorite. Let me cut into one actually. So, golubtsi has rice and pork mince. Can be beef mince as well inside, and on the top you have carrot, tomato, onion, and the beef and rice is wrapped in cabbage leaves. Oh my word.
Normal.
Perfect. Yeah.
Що це сметана і не просто що?
We've absolutely been loaded with so much food. Appreciate being here in this small village. Hey guys, it's a few days later. I've struggled to film, to be honest. It is a strange experience being in a little village like this. I've struggled with motivation to get out there and film, to be honest. But we're back at it today. We are going to the bazaar. The bazaar is the market. It's only open till 12 p.m. and it's where people sell flowers and stuff. Flowers and stuff, food, cheese, milk that they've milked themselves, eggs, meat, that kind of thing. Well, that's cool. I wonder if we could go for a ride on that. But yeah, they got fish out here, fresh fish. Very interesting. They're very big. I wonder how much you'd buy fish like that for. We got our fresh homegrown cabbage over here. Fresh fruits and stuff, apples, oranges. Got some bedding over here. Then you have the cloves. You've got eggs over here. As you can see, one of them are cracked. 50. We've got some pottery. brushes, stuff like that. We're not even in the market yet, guys. And here we are, the entrance to the main market. Let's go in and take a little look around. Well, you got your wellies here. Some chainsaws and stuff like that. Some clothes over here. Clothes for children, maybe? Over here you've got food. We've got loads of pasta here. We got wafers, non-stop wafers. So about 10p for that bag of crisps right here. And you got your backpacks here, Tommy Hilfiger. Can you believe that? Nike. I'm sure this is all 100% authentic. Yeah, I'm sure. Got a Puma jacket. That actually looks quite nice. Copo Colombia there. What is that, like Ralph Lauren? Your fresh fruit and veg here. Some bananas, apples. David. Is that honey? From bee.
80.
Ah. You have writing anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
А баночка то
Так.
сейчас я дам сдачу.
Yeah, it's good. Dobre. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. I don't. Thank you. Yeah, you. I taste it now. Oh. Oh wow, very cool. Дякую. Де Англія.
Англия.
Так.
На
Натру. З Вінниця. З Вінниця область.
Да.
Oh wow. Дякую. Thank you. That's lovely. Cross.
Хрест хочете?
Так.
Я зрозуміла. Який хрест? Такий чи ще я вам покажу щось?
Wow. That's lovely. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I'll take this one. That's lovely. I like that. So that costs 30. Дякую.
Користуйтесь, добре.
So along with my honey, I got this. I don't know what it says, but 30 hryvnias. That's amazing. Now I did get to see the inside of a larder before, but I was only filming on my phone, so I put it on screen next to my face. It was cool. I think the guy looked kind of like half Chinese, half Asian. It was quite strange, to be honest, but most of the people I've seen in Bar have been Ukrainian.
It's not my hometown. I've never lived here. It's just a place where I just went for some like a week maximum time when I was a child. They're just like my relatives. My grandparents just temporarily live here.
I'd struggle to live here, I'm being honest.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I grew up in a huge city, and I think I would be struggling too.
Are these your relatives or are they friends of your relatives? Now we're going to see some of Ksenia's relatives. And they're going to be putting together a feast for us, yeah?
The parents of my grandfather built this house.
Hello, you okay? Привет. How are you?
Сейчас я тебя буду спаивать. Спаивать домашнее вино.
Right, we're outside Gold Beer and I thought it's our final night in Ukraine. You know what, I'm going to come in here and get something on tap. Now I picked up a drink and it was 42 or 44, which is less than a pound. As you can see, they have the bottles and stuff. They have some fresh fish. They have all these on tap as well. Really cool, and some dry fish here. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, dobre. Дуже dobre. Good little experience being in a Ukrainian village and going to the pub. Can't lie, I don't even go to the pub in England, but in Ukraine I will go. Have symbolism even in here of Jesus Christ. Very religious country, even when you're drinking beer. Whilst you're having a little drink, you can also buy snacks of dried fish or, I mean, nuts is similar to in England, but that's like sweet corn, isn't it? Some lobster crisps here. Very nice. We made a new friend. So I'll bring the cup from our room. Right guys, currently in a hotel on our final day. How do you feel about heading back tomorrow?
I feel okay.
You feel ready for it?
Kinda, yeah.
I don't think we've appreciated this little room enough, really, have we? It's a nice little room to go and sit and chill at night, but we haven't really done it. Oh wow, that looks good. Yeah. So we have meat, dumplings, and we got, they're big long pancakes, aren't they? With some cherry, sour cream, yogurt, and then some cherries. Tasty.
Yes, amazing.
Yeah. And we've just heard what sounds like something flying overhead, haven't we? Quite scary it was.
Windows were shivering.
Yeah, like it was shaking a little bit, so I don't know what's going on there.
But as long as we have this.
That's nice. Right, back into Poland now, and we head to Liverpool tomorrow. Hope I did a good job at showing you guys around this Ukrainian village. I was really taken back in time during this trip, and I found it a little bit difficult, to be honest. Like the first day, really happy and optimistic, and then following on from that, I just struggled to be in this environment a little bit more. But what's more important than anything is we got to see Ksenia's family, and they're really great people with really good intentions. Because of where Ksenia's grandparents live, they've been displaced and they're in this little village, and I think even they're struggling to deal with it, because even for them, they live in Kharkiv and they live more of a modern lifestyle, and being in that village literally takes you back in time. Kind of felt like I was just living to eat. We have done 12 hours on the train over the last 24 hours. Got into this apartment in Poland. I got a nice one. Got into this really lovely apartment in Poland. It was like 50% off the original price for 54. You got a double bed here. It's really comfortable, clean, smells nice and fresh. Right now it's definitely worth not trying to get a budget room for half that price. Enjoy your final day. You've traveled a lot.
I was struggling to be in that village just because it's not quite my lifestyle, and it's not lifestyle of my family. I know for a fact that my grandparents are struggling to live there as much as my mom is struggling to be there too. But for now, this situation is like this because it's extremely dangerous right now in my city. But yeah, all of my family just hopes for the best, and the war will end soon.
Yeah.
And they will come back home, and we will go to Kharkiv, which is absolutely amazing city.
Back to Liverpool early morning. Back to regular vlogs next week. I'll see you guys then.